And we are live.
Three,
Well,
two.
hello. Hi, welcome to Relic. Don't laugh at me. Me and my squirrel.
You mean your green screen
My
shirt?
green
That's gonna be
screen
fun.
squirrel.
Ugh.
Welcome to Relic Riders. We're starting a little bit behind today, but it's okay. We've got everybody here, and um, I hope everybody is ready for an interesting episode. This episode is called Finding the Problem. Relic Hunter Spectrum Finding the Problem. Do, do, do. Sorry, I had to Vogue. Um, are we just waving? Kyle,
I'm stuck. Help.
Kyle, change your name.
Change thy name, you little shit.
Alright, so last time we left off in a very interesting place. We were in Pandora with uh, Kyle is, or not Kyle, I about called you Norman. Nelson. Nelson is in a new body but unmorphed. Uh, he is in Ronan's body with different
Yes.
colors. Virgil is fully morphed, very tall, and has a pocket Alex.
I
Uh,
do. I got pocket Alex.
uh, Leon is dumbfounded but unmorphed because he got unmorphed. Or was it, no, was it Alex? Or was it, wait, no, Leon, Ari. Which one of you guys were unmorphed? There was two of you
I
that were unmorphed.
thought we both were.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys got foofed and unmorphed.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you guys all feel very energized because of this dark figure who, at the very end of the last episode, flipped the coin, and you guys got to read the coin as it flipped through the air. He did flip it at Virgil, being the largest person. So Virgil, to start off our episode, do you want to attempt to catch the coin, let it flop?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'll catch it. Yeah.
Uh,
I'll
make me
attempt to catch it.
make me a roll.
That's a spin down. That's also a spin down. That's also a spin down. That's also a spin down.
He's,
Okay,
he's been playing Magic.
Oh. Wait, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So
12. 12.
you make it. You're able
Oh,
to
okay.
catch. You're able to catch the coin. On
Yeah.
the coin is a picture that you're unfamiliar with. It looks like it's of a person, um, on one side, and it doesn't really ring any bells of who it is.
Yeah.
And then on the other side is the words I read to you, which I completely blanked. I think it's here. It's the person that yes embodied that outfit. Um,
Yeah.
the inscription on the back does read, "We were family. We were relic hunters." Um, and this cloaked figure has a uh, has a cloak pulled up, kind of above the hair. You see a little bit of white hair. All of you guys see this. A cloaked figure walking up, um, not tightly wrapped in the cloak, but you can't really make out much other than that. Actually, pretty stout, kind of tall, and gets close. And Alex, in your tries to wriggle out of your pocket. I say wriggle. She's strong enough, especially everybody is kind of feeling extremely strong. She pushes out of your grip and kind of
Yeah.
gets to the ground and goes, "Thank you, Virgil." Uh, um, and she looks over to the figure and she nods. And this figure is now within 20 feet of you guys. Nods back. This figure grumbles a little bit. Alex looks at the four of you and goes, "This is the last of us.
The last of the relic hunters.
The only relic hunter that can still morph, to my knowledge." And immediately you see this figure once he gets close. You can see him pull off the hood and drop the cloak and sprint directly at Alex, and he embraces Alex in a hug, and you see a tear fall from both of their faces.
Yeah.
Alex. Okay, I can't do the Russian accent as much as I want to.
No, dude,
As
it's
much
cool,
as I
it's
want
cool.
to. You hear a
Don't
Russian
worry about
accent.
it, comrade. It's
Yeah.
okay.
You hear the Russian accent, or a Russian accent. Alex, You were gone 20 years. Where'd you go? Alex, they're still embracing, goes, where I came from, the digital world. Like, you're still here. And as you see this, you see the cloak laying back about 10 feet. Will everybody make me perception checks?
Yep.
Please.
That would be what now?
Your
Perception is your
perception.
wisdom.
Thank you.
Yeah, your perception.
And also, if you're proficient with spot, that also stacks on it.
Yeah,
as well.
well, yeah. Spot is perception. They don't have perception as a keyword.
They don't. Yeah. So it's spot plus your. Well, actually, if you're proficient with spot, you add that number. But if you're not, you just add your wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh. 17.
17?
15.
15?
Hold on, I'm doing math.
9.
Yeah.
And Leon's bad at math.
19.
19.
Okay.
All right, so everybody except Virgil, you will get the specifics. Virgil, you see a couple items on this man's person. You will see white hair, scars. It looks like he's older. He'd be right at 50 at this point. So you see scars. He has longer clothes on. It's still all black. He still wears all black. And that's basically all you see. You see a couple trinkets and baubles and nothing that stands out to you. But the other three, you guys see what look like old relics. They look bits and pieces. It looks like he has some clothing, that the pieces of fabric that are kind of lining him and whatnot. You do see what looks like the top of a spiral notebook attached to his shoulder. Looks like it was part of something else. There's several things that again would, and I've got to pull something up over here. I should have got it to my phone. But you do see what looks like it's part of a necklace. It looks like it's a wing, and it looks like part of it is covered in blood, very stale blood. You would see a green bolt on what looks like his left side. There's also what looks like a long, I'd say a silver bullet with a red tip that he has attached to kind of his chest pocket, and he releases Alex. You see a couple more things. You would also see I gotta go to a different Relic Hunter page.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's in my. I'm using my external hard drive over here, so it has to load over here. There we go. You do see that looks like he has it attached to the back of his neck. It looks like some sort of headband that's blue and white. I just hear it.
Yes, sir.
There's also what looks like a horseshoe pendant, very small, attached to his side. And he also on his hand has a ring. Looks like some sort of medallion on that ring. And he also has a badge on his chest. I hope everybody got those references.
Mm-hmm.
As he's sitting there, he looks around and he goes, "Glad to finally meet all of you. I was told that you had questions. Well, I have answers. But I also have questions of my own since." And he looks directly at you, Virgil. Looks like you can morph. Are you relic hunters?
I suppose we are, in a sense.
in your head, or in your helmet, you would hear, just you, Virgil, you would hear a small voice. Hey! Hello? Zzz. This is Brillo. This is Brillo. Can you hear
Can
me?
I reply? Yeah, can I reply back telepathically, or do I have to say this out loud?
Oh,
Like, if I'm thinking the
this is your helmet.
Oh,
comms.
and the helmet. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought it was like in my
Yes.
brain. Sorry.
Everybody else is unmorphed. You're the only morphed one, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, this is Brillo.
What is it?
We can't find Dr. C. But
What do you mean?
I wanted to tell you and the other Relic Riders, but you're the only one hearing me. I'm in control now.
You're in control. You're in control.
I'm the only one left. The board of directors don't like doing their own shit.
When did this happen?
Literally, like, maybe 20 minutes ago.
What was Dr. C's last location then?
Everywhere. She was more of a program. You weren't told.
She's a program?
Yeah. Did you
You guys
guys
hear him saying this out loud?
You hear only Virgil's half.
Right.
Yeah, so you would hear just, she's a program?
And I'm gonna. Who's a program?
The doctor?
Wait, who are you talking to?
Brillo?
Why are you talking to Brillo?
He's in charge now.
Of what?
Everything.
Until you guys make a decision.
Until we make a decision.
So he's back at HQ?
Uh-huh.
I think this would be, Virgil's going to kind of look at everybody. I think this would be easy if you guys could just transform.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you did it once before, but you don't know how you did it. But
Right. We don't.
Virgil and yes, Nelson.
Go ahead.
Didn't Virgil and I learn just the name of how to?
Only Virgil and Nelson know how to henshin.
So as soon as Leon asks, I'll be like, oh, watch this. I'll just do poses and then just go, henshin! And then
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it back. Wow.
yeah, you just gotta say that.
So Nelson, you transform now that you have this new body. I'm sorry. You bulk up and you look the same, but now you are as tall. Actually, you're taller than Virgil. You now look like Ronan, only a, for lack of a better term, extremely shielded. Everything has now got extra shields on it, and you are bulky. You look like a Megazord in just yourself.
Okay.
Because I couldn't find a picture, and AI is shit.
Yeah.
Continue, Virgil.
Virgil's going to point over at Nelson, just like that. You don't.
Ta-da!
I don't think you really have to pose, but the word is henshin. Virgil's gonna do this really quick. It's just henshin to deactivate too, right?
Power down. You can just say anything. It's basically on your thoughts at that point.
Power down.
Whoa.
And then Virgil's gonna go back down to his normal height. Now just do as I do. He's gonna grab. He's gonna hold. He's gonna pose. Even though he said fuck it. Henshin.
Yep. Grab it. Whoa.
Now you try.
Da-da-da. So the whole time, before you two other attention, this whole time, Zakar is standing and looking at you guys and watching you grow. That's different. Henshin? And he looks at Alex. He goes, Henshin? And Alex goes, yeah, it's new. They're not us.
After she says that, I'm going to get on the comms. One moment, Brillo. I'm trying to get the other riders in on the comms.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Ari and I'm gonna go, okay, let's do it. And I'm gonna say the way that Virgil just said it. So henshin.
Because Leon has no fucking clue. Oh.
I do it at the same time as Leon, but I kind of do it like Henshin.
So, Leon, you don't morph. Ari, you morph. Vroom.
Oh. What the hell, man?
Virgil, and Nelson, you recognize that he didn't say it correctly.
Uh,
I'm just gonna lean over to Virgil and go, "What did he say?"
Henshin.
What did he say?
but Virgil's actually like, he's gonna take a gigantic knee down. He's like, no. Hin. He's gonna do the motion again with his big ass hands. Hin, Shin. One more time. You
Virgil, as you say it, you feel empowered, and your axe appears in your hand.
Well, this is new. This is definitely new.
As you look at your axe, you see it's got an extra blade on it. It is now a double-bladed axe.
Oh, this is definitely a new development. What? But how?
You notice that one of the blades is orange.
Orange?
Orange.
Like the color of happiness one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold that to myself for a moment. I'm not going to say anything out loud about it. Unless somebody else looks at the blades themselves, Virgil's not going to mention it at the moment.
Leon.
So, out of game, I just pulled the Jungle Fury. But besides the point, unleash the tiger.
I understand that reference because I just recently watched Jungle Fury.
Yes.
But, oh God. He's going to say, Henshin.
Whoa.
Yes,
you
there
morph.
we go.
Everybody is morphed. So as you guys do that, Zakar steps back and goes, "Nice."
Nice.
And he takes a deep breath. Only because I feel left out, he says. He goes, he pulls out an orb, and it looks a little broken. He pulls out a dagger, and he goes, "The hunt is on. Relic of animation. Shattered avatar. Unleash." And you guys see literally broken pieces of glass surround Zakar, and he morphs. So what you guys know, by the way, Virgil, do you have that picture close to you?
I don't have it close
Okay.
to me. I do not. Give me 2 seconds. I might be able to. Whoever finds it first! Speed run time!
Well, hello, everyone.
Oh God.
Dude, we just started this episode. What the fuck is going on?
I know. Well, dude, he was like, he told me straight up at the beginning of this episode that I would either walk away from the computer or turn off my camera because I would be so pissed off.
What happened?
He's like, we just started this 10 minutes ago, and he's like, what the hell is going on?
There we go. So, I'll wait till he gets back, but that is what normally would happen when Zakar henshins.
But he fucking got it already, didn't he? I'm gonna come around here. Yeah, he fucking got it, bitch. I didn't find my picture, but I did find a Titan communicator.
Yay!
Nice.
So that is what normally you would look like.
Hell yeah.
You still the dagger is still there.
Yeah.
But now you don't look like that.
Mm-hmm.
When you henshin, you still have those colors.
Yeah.
But it looks like an amalgamation of all of them.
Oh, fuck.
So you have your gauntlets look like that.
Uh-huh.
Your helmet is a mixture of that and your original helmet. I can't move the right arm. There. So you still have the star, but you have the wolf-like. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You have the. Hold on, I gotta do this. You have the pauldrons, or I said pauldrons, the leg sheaths of that. Basically, from that down, it's more masculine.
Yeah.
You have the sash.
Okay.
And the chest piece there, and then he's still, I say to you, it's the car.
Yeah.
And he has the height and the duality of I can't no Kyle and
Dean.
Dean. I was like, I'm not saying Sam. I'm not saying Sam.
Makes me feel a little less stupid.
So he stands there, and he's still not as tall as you, Virgil, or Nelson at this point. Nelson, you're actually taller than Virgil. But he's much taller than Leon and Ari. And he stands there, and he goes, this is the last relic hunter. He looks at you guys, and he goes, I don't know how you're able to do that. It looks like it's the orbs doing it, which is what I thought. And I should have never worked with Dr. C.
You know, Dr. C's missing currently. She was the one that got us together.
If Dr. C doesn't want to be found, Dr. C won't be found. They are a program that has gained enough power to kind of move freely. So, was there anything you guys gave her recently that she helped you obtain that...
A narwhal-assist?
You see his whole body shift, and it gets angry. He goes, what?
Yeah, we
were...
Oh, go ahead, Nelson. Yeah, you were talking. I'm sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. I was just going to add that
No, go.
we were sent out to a castle of some sort.
She has a Furby, TM.
Yeah, but also there was this Black Knight that was like helping us or her. I don't know.
Yeah, but Black Knight poofed.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, she may have gotten the entire data mainframe of a secret government facility housing 5 original artifacts.
She has the list?
Yeah.
No. This is, and he holds out his hand. Out of his hand is what I would call a hologram of a whiteboard that looks charred with a hole in the middle. As I stare intently at Trevor, waiting for a reaction.
I understand. I was in the middle of coughing.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was a Pokemon for a minute.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay. So,
how dare you?
A hologram of a whiteboard with names, and there's a hole in the middle that looks like it's been burned by some way. This is the list I had. There's, give or take, 50 names on here. Some I can't make out. Some I found. There's a list of easily over 100 to 200 in that database. Me and the Black Knight had conspired to keep it away from her after I figured out what she was doing. You said she brought you in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be... He's going to pull up the hologram again, and he's going to scroll a little bit. You'll see him messing with his hand. He looks, Virgil, at you. He goes, what are your names?
Virgil Denkin.
Big man?
I'm his brother, well, little brother, Nelson.
Miss?
Ari Lockhart.
And sir?
Leon Ryder.
I know those names. And he scrolls through that she... I apologize. Again, we've been through a lot. I understand you've had a lot of information already dumped on you, but your ancestors, what's in your blood, were linked to this list. That's why you guys, I'm guessing, were grabbed. It's maybe how you were connected to those gems and activated them. All but you, Leon. I don't understand, but your name says enough.
What do you mean, my name?
Your name says enough. Your relatives, ancestors, whatever you want to call them, were relic hunters.
Does the name Gaia sound familiar? Is that on the list as well?
He looks, he goes, yeah, Gaia is a core. There's several on this list. Will everybody make me perception checks? Because I'm going to give you guys a little bit more information. Maybe. This one's a low.
14.
So 14,
16.
16.
16.
Yeah. You all make I'll make this? Right. Nope, I don't need that one. So on there, you would see, like I said, it's a little mangled, but you would see names such as you would see it'd say creation number 4, and it'd be Tickle Sneezer. There would be one on there that you'd recognize. It would be number 11, or not recognize. You'd see Lace.
Okay.
You'd see one on there that would also say Check. Jennifer Check would be the name on there. One would say number 13, Red. There's several on there. The first one, the very one at the top of the list, would be Pandora. And then the other one, number 10, would be Fenrir. And you, like I said, different names throughout there. Number 6 would be Hellfire.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
As you're looking through there, he points to one. He goes, that one. The number he points to, as I flip open my book and make sure I don't say this wrong. It is, where is it? There. It is the number 3 he points to. He goes, Virgil, Nelson, there should be one more of you. The creation that I believe is in your blood and as documented is the Sandersons. They were one, as far as I knew, but looking into lore and my research has led to me that apparently they've been pieced. So their blood is in you. You have part of their genes. As all of you are connected through creations. And I don't know how to tell you this, Ari. It's tough because Alex actually had to fight him, but in your veins runs, and he takes a deep breath, Johnny 5.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so happy with that. Welcome, sister. Welcome.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Part of him is still out there, but Alex, and you see Alex just eyes wide, like not knowing how to, and she's glaring at you, Ari. She's just like, she's stunned. Zakar goes, I've fought years to stay hidden, to try to find more relic hunters. I don't know if there's any more of us left.
I think there might be.
Why do you say
In
that?
your list, you said there was a creation number 16th, correct? And it was red?
Number 13, I believe, was red, and he looks at his list.
Was it 13? I could have swore you said 16.
You're good. I did number 6 right after, which was Hellfire, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll still play off the thought just in
you're
case.
good. No, you're good. Keep going.
So playing off of that thought, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my knowledge of current events to go back into what I read while the stuff was downloading.
Roll me
You
the
can do
knowledge.
that.
Roll me
You
the
can
knowledge.
indeed do that.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that was a roll. So I guess could
Well,
Nelson remember the
Hold on, Nelson.
list?
Hold on, Nelson. So
what knowledge do you have?
Yeah.
What are your knowledge checks?
on both of you.
I have what do you mean? Oh, it's +4 in my rank.
No,
No.
not in the ranks. So you have current events, right?
Knowledge,
Correct.
current
What
events.
do you have written down, Kyle?
I have knowledge of earth science and medicine.
Okay.
What-
That's the reason why. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
no,
I
you're
was
good.
just-
No,
I was
continue.
explaining why that's why he gets that role is because he specifically has knowledge of current events, and what current events is stated is anything that has happened recently and anything that can occur at the current time as well as future events, as long as the information is there, the character can acknowledge.
Right. So what would that be for Nelson, or do I just remember?
Just a flat road. It's just a flat road.
Oh, just flat roll.
You're trying to remember what list.
Okay.
What? No.
What? The elevator list at the Cordova Tower.
Oh, okay.
Is it Cordova?
No,
Corsair.
Yeah.
Cordova's the doctor. Corsair's
Yeah.
the business.
Yeah, you're an ass for doing that. Fuck, I rolled a 5.
It was a mistake on my part as well. Pulled a what?
So-
A 5.
Yeah.
All right. So you would remember a little bit, but nothing major. You would remember. I'll even give you that you remember a couple of the numbers in the elevator, of the floors. That's all you remember.
Can I remember the stuff that I wrote down?
Yes, that is fine. I will allow you to
Okay.
remember
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you've written down,
because
because what you
that
wrote
does
down.
that matters. Yeah.
Yep.
I only know Virgil's numbers because I didn't show my face, but I do remember a red button in the elevator, and it was floor 16. So I don't. You said red for creation. I don't know if they have it captured on that floor. Just saying, that's what I remember. I don't know if that's a clue, a hint. I don't know if they're connected together or what. But
And also, everyone. Oh, go ahead. Did DM? Do you need to progress the scene?
No, I was gonna say you go ahead real quick. Leon rolled, and I'm waiting. I'm still waiting
Okay,
for Ari's
no, go ahead,
reaction.
go ahead. Oh,
so-
yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
Well, it's a natural 20 +4.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Spill your guts.
I will as soon as Virgil and Ari are done.
Let Ari go because mine's just like a line that can fit into the moment. So
Okay.
Ari can.
All right. Ari, Alex is still staring at you. You have just found out this information that basically your blood runs a villain. So,
In there.
do you want to say anything?
Not really, because at this point, I know where I'm at, and I'm
Oh yeah.
easy, and so I'm just gonna.
Would you connect the dots, by the way? With you being bloodline to the villain, would you connect the dots with your brother?
Probably not right off.
Okay, I had to ask. It's a question that's needed. Virgil, go ahead.
And Virgil's gonna he's gonna I'm trying to describe this. His
Yeah.
shoulders are gonna drop as he's hearing all this stuff about what Dr. C has been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Gaia came out and was like, "Hey, I'm not missing. I'm here, right?" She was the one that was missing, right? No, because that's what happened. At the building. She
Yep.
came out.
Yes,
talked
yes,
to
she did.
Nelson.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Before I
Gita?
say
Well,
something.
Gita.
Gita.
Gita, Gaia.
So-
You know what I mean, Gaia, Gita.
Well, so
Gita.
Gaia.
I know it's different. It's different. I know. I meant Gita.
No, you're good. You're good. I got you.
It starts with the G. It ends with an A. I got the letters mixed up a little bit. They're both four
Corsair,
letters.
Cordova, Gaia, Gita. We're good.
Gita
Yes.
isn't missing. So look at Leon and Ari. The doctor has been lying to us. Like this whole reason why we were here to find her, it doesn't matter anymore.
So,
What matters.
Can she still technically hear us?
Gita?
Well, her too, I guess. I was more saying for the doctor and Brillo.
Brillo can still hear you. Brillo goes, I can hear you. I don't know. She's everywhere. She's nowhere. She's everywhere. And Zakar, Virgil, you turned around to look at Leon, right? To look at Leon and Ari. You have a hand on your shoulder now. It is Zakar. Virgil has Zakar's hand. I know you're the same character sometimes. He has a hand on your shoulder. Leon, real quick before we go any further with that. So you rolled a 20 freaking 4. What do you want to know?
Nat 20 plus 4.
What do you want to know?
Because I am just going on. I was there when everything was downloaded because my hand was there, and I could read everything.
Briefly saw you would have caught a couple names and stuff.
So I want to go back into the names that he has not mentioned that I know that I saw.
Cyborg Lightyear, number 9.
Cyborg Lightyear. Okay.
I've already said Pandora and Fenrir. You would see on there as well Jason Myers. There is no number next to his name.
And Gita could transform, right?
Yeah, Gia. Last time you saw Gita, hers was sadness. Last time you saw her, she was transformed blue.
Okay.
As you were surfing through the names on there, you would have seen what I've already said. A couple more names would have said, one of them would have been Zero. All of the names that were ported into the digital world. So you would have Ronan, you would have Alex, or Alex Knight. You would have all those names would also be on there. Agni would also be on there. So,
perfect.
Those are the majority of the names that you would have been able to kind of pick out and catch. That means something currently. You would have also, there would have been one more name on there. And I have to make sure I can find it so I don't fudge it up. You would have seen it at the very, very end of the list. And it would have been, Where Are You, Christmas? That's not the name, but yes. Where? That's not. Fudge! Crap!
Cornelius Fudge. Got it.
When there's trouble, you know who to call. Relic Riders! From their tower, they can see it all. Relic Riders!
You would have also seen Android 17 on there, by the way. But the name that you would see on there at the very end would just say Rizzuto.
Rizzuto?
I'm trying to remember. I know that name. Fuck.
Jamie.
Okay.
Who?
Jamie.
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 Andrew's character from season 2.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
That evil bastard.
So I'm just thinking. All right. I'm gonna look at Zakar. I'm gonna go. Okay. 3 things stick out to me. Okay. First is, I had a pendant that was here. It was purple and awesome, and some detective, fake man in black, stole it from me.
He's a fanboy.
But I also saw it in the data collection of this the list. My pendant was in the data stream of the list.
I believe And he thinks for a minute. He's still got his hand on Virgil's shoulder. And he goes, that could be... Was that... I have relic energy, but it's been dwindling. Is that the capsule?
The what?
And he seems kind of to be talking to himself, but he's still speaking out loud, and he goes, the capsule. Relic energy usually comes from a kind of exponential source, but with Gaia gone, the Earth is running out. Is that what's been... And as he says that, you notice that certain parts of his form are starting to fade a little bit, lose their color.
I noticed that. How long has this been happening? This?
Just recently, I'd say 2 days.
I look towards Ari, and I go, I lost my pendant 2 days ago.
Your pendant's been gone a day. You guys got your powers about a day and a half, 2 days ago.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to correct you. I apologize.
My day and a half ago.
I don't know. That could be it. Where did it go?
I told you, the man in black has it.
The Black Knight.
No, the detective. What you said, fanboy.
Fanboy detective.
Oh, my bad.
He was hiding out in the castle and stole it.
So where is he now? He was working with Dr. C. Nelson and Virgil, remember you guys had found the detective, and then that's whenever basically all this shitstorm started, because you guys were with Gita, and then the desk, and then you guys were all you two, Gita was foomed, and then you guys transported here on accident. Ish. It was not an accident, but...
So, he's back at the tower.
As far as we know, yeah, the detective's still back at the tower, yeah.
Hey, Brillo?
Yeah?
Can you do a security sweep of the building to see if he's still there, but try to, keep it on the down low?
I will send my minions! And then you hear zzz. Okay. All 234 of my minions are on sweep.
Remind me to not make that robot mad.
Zakar squeezes Virgil's armor a little bit.
Yep.
There's Virgil?
Yep.
There's something else with you being a Sanderson and everything else and your brother. You have a third, I believe.
That's what I was assuming, but I've never had any knowledge of the third. Like, my parents never said anything about me having another sibling. It was just me and Nelson. That's all it ever was.
Don't know if it's exactly a sibling, but someone that also shares Sanderson blood.
Is there any information on that? Anything at all? So if there's a third out there, and that third person can help us fix whatever's going on in the world, I want to find them.
As far as I know, I believe it's only a female. That's the gist of my information.
What, this is like, I don't know if this is a thing in Kamen Rider or Power Rangers, but
Yeah.
do the helmets record? Can I project?
Normally, no, but your helmets, as long as you were henching, would probably record because Dr. C is a bitch.
How much was I henching in the building with the doctor? Or was I henching whenever Gita came into the room? I think
you were henching with Gita in the room whenever you were talking to the detective, because you henching because remember you almost hit the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you could project at least your visuals there.
I'm going to project the video footage of my interaction with Gita and everything else. I'm going to project the video of Gita first.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the only other person that I can think that it could be. This is Gita. Gita has the power of sadness. She's.
And he
She-
kind of leans in and looks. He goes,
Could this be her?
"Is that
Could this?
Cordova's daughter? Corsairs. Sorry. See, I did it. Is that Corsair's daughter that was
You
missing?
about blew my mind
know,
for a
I
half
know.
a
Sorry,
second. I was
sorry.
like, wait.
Sorry.
Yeah, she wasn't missing.
Then what was she doing?
The doctor lied to us. Like I just said a second ago, the doctor lied to us. She's been there. She hasn't been missing. She's been in the building.
I think she's been brainwashed, like how almost we were, and she's been fighting spectrals.
And she's still out there fighting somewhere. And if that's her, if that's our third link, I need to go find her. I got to leave here.
Spectrals are just you guys.
What?
We were told differently.
No, spectrals are all of the people that had creation blood that she could find off this lift and pulled in. The spectrals were created from, I would say, I guess your family, that all had shared creation blood, and she would pull them in and try to evoke the gems, I guess you guys have. And whenever it didn't work or it failed, they were turned into spectrals. So, if anything, the spectrals, even though they've been attacking the city and stuff, I've been trying to get through to them, but they don't last longer than a few minutes at max.
Then what about the last two that we encountered? Well, Leon and Ari encountered. They helped them and talked.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was weird.
I wonder, are they regaining memories? Zakar falls to a knee and demorphs. He
happened?
looks hurt.
What's wrong? Like, have we morphed too long?
As
Could Nelson try to like scan to see what's happening to him?
you can see, his vitals are falling. You are morphed. I will allow you to see his vitals. You can see that his vitals are falling. He holds up what was you would see the orb. It was cracked and broken. It literally, he holds it up and it shatters in his hands.
Oh.
As he's sitting there,
Um,
as he's on his knee, you guys see everything, all the what you would notice as old relics. And Alex goes, she reaches out to grab what she would know as the spiral binding of her original relic notebook. She reaches out to grab it, and it dusts. It falls to dust. No, Alex reaches out and tries to grab Zakar. I will give you guys, all of you guys, a quick action motion, do something before I do what I need to do. So you guys can talk briefly. I'm going to give you guys longer time to talk here in a minute. But so Zakar has fallen, and it looks like the relics are starting to disintegrate.
So as soon as like the display pops up and I
Yep.
see his vitals are starting to fall and all that, Nelson's immediately gonna go into doctor mode and like try to get up to him and like stabilize him,
Okay.
try to find out if it's like
So you put hands on him.
pretty much.
Okay, stop where you are. I'll let everybody else do something.
Virgil is just gonna ask, "What's happening to him? Is he gonna disintegrate too?"
Alex.
His vitals are dropping. I don't know what's going on. Give me a
No.
second.
Alex
No!
starts crying. Alex starts crying.
Henson! I want to demorph.
Yeah, I was
Demorph.
gonna say, do you demorph?
Power down!
Alright. Yep.
I'm gonna hold my crystal up to him. I'm gonna try to I'm putting it directly on his forehead.
Your crystal is glowing bright, and as you touch it to his forehead, I want to know what Leon and Ari are doing.
You go ahead.
I want to see if I can absorb whatever energy is leaving those relics, kind of like I did with the spectral, and see if I can save it for him.
So as you go and go and attempt to, you see, you have a special power that you can see relic and spectral energy. You see
Say then.
there is no energy coming off of Zakar or anything that is on him. The only energy you see is Virgil and Nelson's.
He's completely tapped out of. Wait, he doesn't have any energy left.
Okay, that might help me with determining what's going on with him.
Ari, real quick before we continue.
So I'm gonna move closer out of concern,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna keep my eyes on
Alex.
this place.
Oh, this place. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Pandora. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be concerned.
Josh?
Leon, yes.
So now that I recognize he doesn't have any energy.
Correct.
Can I siphon some of mine to give to him?
You can attempt. Roll me. I actually need to look at a character sheet for this. I don't know why that song came in my head. Make me a concentration skill check.
Mm-hmm.
Any other skills that this would go for?
No.
No.
No, just Constitution.
Well, is it you're doing this while you're in Henshin?
Uh-huh.
Now, if I was a smart little lad, since this is a Henshin ability.
You can choose between the two. How's that?
Okay. Choose which modifier he uses?
Yes.
Okay. So, what I was implying, what Josh is giving, the choices he's giving, you can either use your Henshin modifier or the concentration modifier.
Yep.
I'm going to use my Henshin focus modifier.
Okay.
Okay.
Henshin focus.
Which is a 15 plus 2, which is 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you try to channel your energy, you are able to channel a small bit because you're still new. You guys have all only been in this about a day and a half, 2 days.
Yep.
You were able to conjure a small little spark in your hand. What do you want to do?
So the orb is gone.
Yeah,
Orb shattered?
It dusted. Yep.
Is there anything? No, screw that. I'm going to place it right on his heart.
Okay, as you go to touch him, I'm going to stay right there. Alex is crying, and as she's sitting there just bawling, Zakar, I look at Trevor every time I say Zakar. Zakar is sitting there. Nelson, you're about to put your hand on him. Virgil, you're almost ready to put the glowing blah on his forehead, and Leon, you're about there as well. He looks up at all of you and he goes, "Watch after," and he motions behind him. As this is happening, Nelson, Virgil, and Leon, you guys are focused on him. Ari, you hear this. Roll me a roll me an investigate check. And as you're doing that, Nelson, Virgil, and Leon, you all, around the same time, Nelson, you lay your hand on his shoulder. Virgil, you put your orb on his forehead.
Yeah.
Leon, you get to his chest. It seems like all three, you guys fill him with energy. He starts to gain a little bit color back in his face.
Come on.
And he breathes a little bit color. Nelson, you see his vitals start to climb a little bit.
His vitals are getting good. They're starting to stabilize.
Nelson, Leon, and Ari, you guys are still henchins, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Nelson, as you have your hand on him, you no longer have control of your suit. Virgil, you are unhitched. You see Nelson stand straight up. Same with Leon. Ari is the only one not affected.
What are you guys doing? He's dying. Get back down here.
Did we talk and respond, or do we have
you
no
can no, you
control?
can talk. You have no control of your bodies, but you can still talk and respond.
I'm not doing this.
Neither am I. All I know is that guy's good now. His vitals are fine. What's going on?
Over all of your comms, actually, overall, even Alex can hear this. You all hear Dr. C comes across.
Bitch.
Pension, power down.
If he shall survive, it will be because of you, Virgil.
It's me. Why just me?
Your stone is different. We'll see if it works. So, Virgil, will you please roll me? I gotta see. I don't know. I really roll me a henshin focus check.
Absolutely fucking well.
Ari, what'd you roll?
12.
I reroll.
You do see this. You will see what I'm about to tell you after. I feel like this is yeah.
26.
26.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
used two action points. I rolled.
So your orb starts to swirl as you see. This is the first time you've seen all of the colors, the orange and the black, swirl inside of your gem. You
Okay.
see this, and it looks like some energy starts to evoke out of the gem, because it's still pressed against his forehead. Zakar, literally, you see the energy go into him, and he stands up. And he stands up straight, and he looks at Nelson, looks at Leon, looks. You're kneeled as he's standing up.
Yeah.
Remember, he's quite a tall individual.
Yeah.
So he looks down on you, Virgil, and he reaches out and he puts his hand on your shoulder. He goes, "I'm too old for this. It's your time. Use your brother." I'm not going to do the Russian accent anymore because that sounded horrible. Use your brother and use me. And he grabs a hold of your orb, and you see him pull into the orb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There is now another color in your orb.
Yep.
It is purple. Or in your gem. There we go. Keep calling that orb.
So, what emotion does this evoke now? Do I feel it, Mr. Krabs, or do I not?
You still feel your fear. I have to pull it up.
While he's doing that, Trevor, look at your phone because I just texted you.
That's why I looked down. I was like,
That's freaking hilarious. You feel a very, I won't call this a pure emotion, but you feel extremely optimistic. You feel fantasy is the emotion that purple evokes, which fits into the anime that was his core.
yeah.
So you feel, I'd say, optimistic.
What? Why is this happening? Is it a car?
Nelson and Leon, you guys are released. You can move on your free will again.
Oh Jesus!
Nelson,
What
it
the
did not
hell?
unhinge you whenever you shouted. So
That was beyond weird.
Ooh. Virgil's is gonna kind of like just clench his fist. He's gonna look down at his gem and he's It's only been a day. It's only been a day and a half. Why are so many people dying? Why are so many people dying? He's gonna start laughing. It's crazy. There's nothing else for me to lose. Henshin mode optimism.
Okay, so as you henshin, you still look like you do, but you have purple accents throughout. And as you stand there holding your axe, it now has a third blade that is purple. I'm just gonna end up giving him a full mace of axe.
This is incredible. I feel it. I won't let your sacrifice go in vain. This power, I will wield it, and I will set everything right. I will break down every gate, and I will make sure to do what is right.
So as you're breathing, or as you're doing all this, Nelson, go ahead before I continue.
As soon as he says the word gate,
Yeah.
Nelson's gonna look at him. Are you sure?
We're just gonna start crying a little bit. Try it. Try it.
Power down. Nelson's
You
gonna
power down.
body hop into Virgil.
Roll me a d20 flat.
I'm not resisting, but I know he still has to do it. I know
Yeah.
he still has to do it.
Oh
but
yeah, he's got to make a roll every time. So
I thought we also determined that this was an actual ability.
no,
Hang on.
this has always been the body hopping that you have the choice is always just a flat d20.
Oh, okay.
Because the way I have it set up, it's 1 to 10 and 11 to 20 for the most part. Well, this one's gonna be a little different, but
19.
all right. As you leave your form, Ronan, the figure you take over, is standing there, but you guys will see it's gray. Nelson, as you try to, you're trying to go into Virgil, correct?
yes, he's trying to possess. Yes.
Okay. You are able to possess his suit. Virgil himself is not, for the most part, an inanimate object. So you possess his henshin form because he is henshin.
Mhm.
As you do that, you all see what was Ronan. Dust. You have lost that body, Nelson.
Mhm.
You will also see, before I get to, I know Ari's been waiting.
Sorry.
You guys see Alex bawling and crying. Nobody's been paying attention to her. She looks up and she looks at Ari and she goes, "Forgive. I forgive." And then Alex is gone. Ari, what you see in the distance is I'd say a younger male figure with, you didn't give me a description, so with a silver hair, green eyes, and is looking at you. And he isn't moving. He's just kind of standing still. And he kind of cocks his head a little bit. And you hear him shout. Ari, you will immediately know this voice as your brother. He shouts Zakar as he falls to his knees. And that's not where we're in the episode, so continue. Ari, you see this and you realize this is your brother.
So I'm gonna immediately, but cautiously, move toward.
You're
Toward
in
him.
Henshin. You're in Henshin, and he's close enough. You could make it in a good sprint. So
Yeah, power down.
he looks up from his sobbing after yelling Zakar. I'm not going to yell Zakar in the mic, but yelling Zakar, and he looks up. He goes, "Sister, Ari," and you see him fall. He passes out.
And then I start running.
Leon, Virgil, and Nelson. So Virgil, currently you do not have control over your henshin form. Nelson, you have control. So what are you three doing?
Now's the time to do it. Go
All
for
right.
it. No matter what the results are. We need
So-
more strength.
Focusing on our connection now, and with his stone, I want to focus on that orange in his stone
Okay.
and call out Henshin.
I was not ready for this. I was not ready for this. You assholes.
Okay, me and Kyle are brainstorming over here on Facebook, and we're like, this could work. I don't know.
As you say henshin, roll me another d20. Nelson.
Plus or here?
Just
Oh, okay,
Nelson. Virgil, you're still technically henshin.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know I am.
Is this technically teamwork?
No.
Yes, it's non-combat.
It's you attempting to pull the energy from his and your stone.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I can move my camera, motherfuckers.
Did he roll a 20?
Did you roll a 20?
You rolled a fucking 20.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
So as you yell henshin, both of you, Leon, you see this because you're right next to him. Both of you start to glow. The henshin and Virgil, you inside of the suit can see
Yep.
yourself glowing.
Yep.
As you do, you feel pain. Both of
Mhm.
you. You feel like
Mhm.
you're being pulled apart.
Yep. Stay with it. Stay with it.
And as you do, I believe I actually have a picture for this. Woohoo.
Ooh, a loud, thunderous shout, like both of our voices coming through. Can
It
that be
sounds
the
like-
flavor?
It sounds like Vegito.
Yeah, like a Vegito. Yeah. Oh my god. Can that be like for the flavor? Like as we're yelling. Like
Yeah,
our
that
voices?
is fine.
Ooh, yeah. Cool.
I think I have a picture for this.
I think we did it. Oopsie, by using our brains.
You did.
We used our brain cells for
Used
once.
Your brains and broke my game.
You can, dude. You've been dropping it since episode 2? You're like, there's orange in your stone. There's orange in your stone.
Didn't
Hey,
expect.
Kyle.
I didn't expect for you to go like this though.
But dude, no, because Kyle was like literally like a minute ago, was like, dude, there's orange in your stone. What happened if we tried doing this? I'm like, dude, I don't know, but you're clearly we're bonded somehow with this, so let's try it.
I gotta find this one. So as we're doing this, Ari, continue
Yes,
running
yeah.
at your brother. Leon, what do you want to do?
I want to scan and investigate the area for. I want to see if I can see more energy, or clearly because I can see it that no one else can. So I want to scan the area for remnants or things that I can use mechanically. That whole chestnut.
Mechanically,
Yeah, that I could.
there's
Makes-
it's pretty desolate.
Okay.
Robin
I'm
can
just-
tell you from what she's
Yeah.
described Pandora to
No.
me. It's a pretty desolate, kind of broken down town.
Then I'm gonna investigate for energy.
Okay, you can scan the area for energy. This place gives off a whole hell of a lot of energy. This place in general.
Is there a epicenter of it?
Nope. It's just kind of spread.
And as I look around and I see Ari running and I see a figure on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
is there any energy emanating off of that individual?
Yes.
Is there a color?
No.
It's just energy.
You just see, looks like pulses.
Okay.
We made a big boo boo.
You did.
We're stalling We're not even stalling. Like after
You're not intent. No, you're good.
No. Well, okay, and what really, I think it was literally at the moment when you're like, Zakar went into the gym. That's when Kyle went bug-eyed, and it was like, I saw the message, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait till the scene's over, and I look down, I'm like, you know what?
Hate all of you. That's all I have to say.
No.
I'm still waiting where I'm supposed to be pissed off at you, and it hasn't happened yet. So,
the Johnny Five.
oh, that was it.
I
Oh,
I thought you were gonna be mad.
Oh no,
that was just a cool lore drop.
that was great. Alex of all people, her character being related to that—that's funny.
There we go. All right. So as you both feel, Alex, I'm gonna get to you. I'm sorry. I had to focus on this, otherwise it wasn't gonna. And yes, I pulled these straight off the internet because FAI and F you guys for making me rush. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
No regrets.
So and this will, yep. So as you guys feel empowered, Virgil, and you guys are in extreme pain.
Yeah.
You both feel pulled apart.
Mm-hmm.
You de-henshin Virgil, and both of you are now standing. Virgil, you look like this.
Hell yeah.
There are purple accents around the moon in your chest.
Let's go! What?
And Nelson, in your current form, you look like this.
Oh, hell yeah.
And yes, Ryan, I had to steal these from the internet.
I don't care. You do you, buddy.
You both are now standing there. Full. That is what your henshins look like from now on. Ari, you get to your brother, and he looks up and he just hugs you. He wholeheartedly hugs you. As he do,
As he
does, Leon, you see a spike in energy. All of you feel drained. Ari, you feel empowered. You feel like you've never felt before. And it doesn't seem right. And that's where we end our episode.
Oh, shit.
I will give you RP time next time because this is too good to waste on.
No, you're right. You're right.
You've been only playing for an hour though.
I know.
We were late.
Hey, it is all good. It's still 4 o'clock. I called it.
We're
So
late for an important date.
hey, it happened. I'm just glad we got to have an episode. Whether you guys were late or not, we had fun.
Well,
Mr.
My
Sleepy.
bad.
Well,
I forgot
are you about to transition to roundtable really quick?
Yes, we're getting ready to
Wait
transition.
for roundtable.
There, now we're back. I clicked the wrong button.
Okay.
Literally in the video, you're going to see me switch to be right back to starting soon, back to live screen.
So me and Kyle are sorry, not sorry, but okay, dude, can you blame us for trying that?
No, I can't. That was
So,
wonderful, and I just
were
was
you-
not ready.
Were you hinting at us to do that at all
No.
because of his stone?
No,
Really?
no.
I could tell by his reaction. I was like, oh shit.
Oh
No.
fuck! I really thought that's what you were going with.
No.
Yeah, because every single time you said his stone had orange in it, and then when I was hyper being happy, it started to glow on his end. So I was like,
there is not. There's
Oh.
another reason that I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. But so I understand this is the finale for like all of the previous seasons and this is the conclusion of the Relic Hunter series. But why do you gotta kill everybody? I know. Actually, the answer is there. It's because the world went to shit and all that. I know.
Well, and you also have to look. So this is Relic Riders. not
Yes.
relic hunters. All the relic hunters are the energy is gone. I will tell you that for the most part. So there's still an
So-
inkling of it left, but it
Okay.
being and I can't wait to see like in character reactions of why do we feel weak? What's going on? And Ari and her brother have been reunited for the first time since Pandora, correct?
We talk on the phone,
Yes, but you never.
but we haven't.
You
we
have
haven't.
Not, nope.
We haven't
Met in
had
person.
any interaction in a while.
Yep. Not since this activation as well.
You
And
just hand-
Huh?
Sorry, continue. I got a tin hat. I got a tinfoil hat. to take here.
wait until we get through the first round of questioning before you tin foil hat.
Oh, don't worry. I have a tinfoil hat from Ryan, actually.
Gonna try to Dr. House this shit. I just glanced
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. So my last question.
Yes.
Then I'll let this round pass over. So what would have happened if, in theory, like instead of saying hinge, I mean, probably nothing probably would have happened. But what if Virgil or any of us really tried to use the other morph call that as a car? You know, the hunt is on.
Oh
Nothing would
no.
Oh,
Digging-
Oh.
I
digging-
know what I'm doing next week. I know what I'm doing.
Digging my
Holy
brain right
shit.
now, what would have happened in that instance would not have been good. But it wouldn't be as bad as if you do it in the future. You can do it. I'm not gonna stop you.
Right, but like,
But
I
But now-
wouldn't, because he just said that the relic hunter energy is gone. So if you try to use it, I wonder if that might kill you.
if I die, it'd be the first time.
he's got a new form. It's okay.
I'll become the spectral rider, okay? Oh,
Hey,
we'll
that's
be
my
able to-
shtick.
I know. I'm about to say, like, hey, we're reunited.
How? Nelson's not a ghost.
Yeah, you said I was a spectral in the
No.
last round table.
You didn't ask whenever you rehensioned how you feel. Nelson has a
You're
body.
real.
Nelson has a body underneath that morph.
He's a real boy.
That's all I will say. Tinfoil hat, Ryan.
So, here's my tinfoil. Kyle. So, I believe that you have Hitchcocked us.
Huh?
Ari and her brother,
Uh-huh.
when they are together,
Mhm.
like in Hitchcock,
Mhm.
they weaken and they become mortal.
Mm.
So the brother sucks the energy, and like together, they're like an atomic bomb type of thing. Like together when they touch, or when they're together, they are destroying or whatever. Like their creation was to destroy. That's why they've been separated for so long.
All
Now
I
that
have
they're
to
back
say is
together-
look what Ari's emotion is.
I know. That is
Right.
my tinfoil for the day.
I
You
will,
Hitchcocked us.
I will not. Hitchcock. You see, he's a Hancock.
Hancocked. You Hancocked us.
I was like, how did I become a writer and Hitchcock you?
You Hancocked us.
You're cocking us, man, one way or another.
Robin, how do you feel? Because you got unloaded. I told you you were my linchpin.
Yeah.
A lot of you are, but Virgil's a core. You're my linchpin. So
Mm.
I did that on camera. Oops. I went backwards. It's okay. So yeah? How do you feel? What are you thinking? What's your tinfoil hat?
I don't really know. Maybe something bad.
Alright, so Virgil, we'll go back to you, or Trevor. Now that
Oh.
we're oh
Nelson had Kyle had a question.
Kyle.
I think this just might further tinfoil hat.
Okay.
Hey, Ryan. That green screen. I like that.
Thank you.
Did you put anything up there to foreshadow any hints for your next season? Like,
Okay.
okay, I was right. I'm like, I don't remember that green screen or TV back there with the pyramid. Is he doing background hints? This motherfucker's doing background hints.
Background hints for his season. Well, it's not a tinfoil hat. It's confirmed.
It is
buddy.
confirmed.
Yes.
I do like that green screen though. That's fucking sick.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
it's really good.
It came with my ring light that I got. So.
Did it
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Question.
yes.
Go back to the questions. Back up to round 2 of questions.
Yes, continue.
Is Gita our third?
Oh yeah, fuck. We have another sibling. Forgot about that most important part.
He's not going to tell us.
Nope.
I see that.
Nope.
So if I had my body back and if I was supposed to be a spectral that was tied to Gita,
Mhm.
what the fuck just happened to Gita? If I'm alive again.
You will see.
Man, I'm going to tell you right now, Gita's going to get it.
Fucking Dr. Corsair's gonna fucking get it.
I'm going to beat the shit out of that doctor.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
that bitch.
Oh yeah. I made
okay.
cord.
The
course.
fact that Dr. C can just have overarching speaker to everyone, not even in Henshin. Ugh.
Oh, you didn't,
Yeah.
dude. You're glazing over. The fact that Dr. C can basically lock down your suits currently.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Vengeance virus is what she is.
Is that what you did? Did you model it after the Vengeance virus?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
I'm surprised.
job, good
I've
job.
been hinting
I
that
knew it.
since episode
I
1.
knew it. I knew
I'm
that.
like Dr. C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here just going, when are they gonna get it? When? When?
Fucking, you did it to us again.
Yes, it did.
The person that you introduced us to that we thought we were helping fucking turns out to be the bad guy
Never-
again.
Never
Son of a
trust me.
bitch.
Never trust me.
Well, I did it when you were a player. That's why I was fucking with you.
Don't even trust me when I'm a player anymore.
Ugh.
Where did it go?
But yeah, oh man. Dude, ever since you were hinting that Trevor's stone had orange, I've always been like, what if Nelson tried to henshin with it by himself? What if he possessed his brother and tried to focus on both?
Well, I couldn't allow you to take over him, but I could easily do it with the suit. So, especially just revealing that Dr. C could do the same.
Ooh, so what if I did focus on both of our emotions within the stone and try to morph? Because I said I'd only try to focus on the orange in his stone.
Right.
So what would have happened if I tried to focus on both of the emotions in the stone?
With you being unfamiliar, probably bad shit.
Okay, good. So I'm glad I only focused on the orange and that
Hey,
happened.
Ryan, there's a squirrel. Look, there's a squirrel.
Oh wow!
Oh wow, more hints. Wow. Thanks, guys.
Oh, we're gonna play that game? Okay.
Are we doing?
See, he's laughing because he knows what that is apparently, and we have no fucking clue.
There, this one I don't know what it is, but a squirrel on the beach always makes people happy.
I'm trying to think.
He's getting washed away.
So since I have Zakar's
Yes.
energy now, does this mean because he had access to the relic weapons, or are those just evaporated too now? Like, can I like? Let's
There
say,
is
it's like
one.
my-
There is one dagger on the ground. I will tell you that. I haven't figured out if I'm gonna dust it yet. So
But what if like I channeled Zakar's energy through like my behemoth axe? Would that transform into like Elvira's whip, or
this is no longer
gauntlets.
Zakar's energy. It has become. I can tell you this because it probably won't get brought up. It has become spectral energy.
oh shit? Okay,
mhm.
okay.
Which is a slight hint at the next couple episodes because of what I've done. But if you guys figure it out, I will applaud you because I've had to dig back here for it. So
Are you gonna like give us like battleizers? Effectively, like that's what's happening right now. Is like with the addition of like the new emotion and all that.
So
I feel like-
the show's called Relic Riders. I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
can't have a show without you guys at least having bikes at some point. It is a Common
Hell
Rider
yeah.
series. That one's a no-brainer. So
Okay.
that's not spoilers. That's just kind of it's a Common Rider based show. I can't not have you guys have bikes.
Okay.
Oh, so since I don't have Ronan's body anymore,
Uh-huh.
do I still have the compassion cannons?
We will see depending on what your, because I'm gonna have to probably sit down with you or write down what your new body is, body, quote unquote.
We.
So I will tell you that your HP is no longer based on what form you take. It is just your core, what your HP would be, and then Henshin is tripled, just like everybody else.
Man.
You are now just like everybody else.
But I still body hop?
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, are you trying to say like you're like Danny Phantom now, motherfucker? You're gonna
Yeah.
go Ghost?
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like that's up to Josh, but I personally think that would be dope as fuck. Just I don't know. Would that even really work with the energy and shit now? Like being able to like hop between physical and corporeal. Has there been somebody that's been able to do that in the series so far? Like overall,
Oh, in our
like,
series, no.
like overall, no. The entirety of Relic Hunters, Relic Riders, all that shit. Has there
Kinda
been like,
Kyle and Dean?
I mean-
if you want to go, whoa, Ryan lost a face.
It's well, with Kyle and Dean, it
Yeah.
was more just the physiology, like the biological change.
Yeah,
And like it's not really going from physical to non-physical. It's just
Yeah.
physical to physical.
And
I think that would be the
Nelson's more
closest.
spiritual?
You are spiritual, yeah, because you are a ghost. You were a ghost.
You were.
Keyword
that's,
were.
I was to say that's the thing. You can try. You're used to it for X amount of years. So
You know, what'd be funny is if
Am I a
fucking-
13-year-old now?
Yeah, you're like no, you're an
his
adult.
his body is an adult.
Hell yeah.
You are
Interesting.
Robin Williams and Jack. Sorry, I really enjoyed that movie. Sorry.
No, you're good.
So I was gonna say, do you guys have any more questions, real quick, or do you guys want to say anything, or before
How did you decide like what blood that we had? Like what thought process was that?
Honestly, I was rewatching. I have watched a total of 8 full Relic Hunters episodes in the past 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So it has honestly been looking back at old characters, where they fit in the greatest, watching both of your what in my notes said non-canon, both your canon now episodes, because they remember when we did them at first, they were non-canon. We made sure to make that a point. They are both canon now.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that I will. That is creepy. It's the only thing that I will redact from old seasons or change is those episodes are now canon.
Okay.
Or now fully canon. So with yours and Nelson's, I was trying to figure out yours, Nelson's, and X other person. I was trying to figure out how to mix or how to kind of pull it, and the Sandersons gave me a perfect way out.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, with them there being 3 of them, and then your third, not knowing, but also kind of already kind of in place in the season. With Ari's was easy. Ari's was super easy, and then it fit in with how I had built the spectrals and stuff like that. Because with the spectrals being, as you know, may be allies now, but they were all basically blood related to you guys, because all creations have a source bloodline. If you remember back to first season, they have a source where they were created. And oddly, it was Andrew's character, Lace, who ingested what basically you got all the creations are made of, and then has passed down, which was that, and it was a one-off. Trevor threw it in there as the fluid that surrounded all the creations, and Lace ate it and then took damage. If you remember. But like I said, I rewatched those episodes, and like I said, everything's kind of tying back together. Everything's fallen almost perfectly into place. There's a couple things I kind of had to nudge here. Leon or Ryan he's not a creation.
I don't know what the hell I am.
In the traditional sense. That's all I will say on that. I gave a little bit of away, not a lot this episode if you guys caught it. There are over 100 to 200 creations in all, which is why spectrals will keep popping up. And now it will basically, we'll see how you guys react now that you have all this information. And Trevor, I do want to apologize that I basically killed Zakar. I brought him in not to kill him.
It's understandable.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't want to kill. Honestly, at the beginning of this, it was not my plan to kill him. He was going to basically become your new mentor, but everything kind of fell almost perfectly into place. And then you not being henchioned whenever all that was going on, I was like, "This is it. This is what I have to do. This is the passing of the torch from Trevor's characters."
Yeah,
So,
I appreciate it, dude. Like, I really was tearing. I was tearing up because I'm like, man.
You went blurry.
The end
You
of
went
a-
blurry. You leaned to the side so far and turned your face enough that
Yeah.
it blurred your whole face when you started to tear.
Dude,
So-
man, it was definitely a moment because like people don't realize like how much you really bond with the character.
And I think
Like, it's-
everybody's done it. Like, I'm sorry that I kill characters so often that it's kind of become. It's still.
No, you're not.
I,
Don't even lie.
I'm not sorry I kill characters. I'm sorry that I kill y'all's characters in the way that I do because they all take story purpose. Everything takes a purpose in the story. There is not a death that is done out of just, oh, he can die. I've watched too many horror movies to go, I didn't care about that character and it died. I want you to care. So the more you care, the more likely they may die. So just be careful.
So I know we'll probably ask in the next session or
Yeah.
anything like that, but it's on my mind now.
Yeah.
What happened to Virgil's and Nelson's stones after
Okay, yeah.
after the fusion?
You
and
have
the
them.
separation?
If you look, I will send the pictures in chat.
Okay.
I just didn't know if they still looked the same.
Yes.
I did. So
Well,
Virgil still has the orange and the purple.
Virgil's looks different. I will have to find a stone. If I can, I may have to AI it. But yeah, your gems all look the same except Virgil's. Virgil's now has a purple streak running through it. So
So I'll
instead
still
of
maintain the orange.
yes, yeah. Well, the orange
Okay.
is actually spread a little bit more in yours because the orange is a crack in your. Or I say a crack. It
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
busted. Where the purple streak is literally just a line through it.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
Yep.
That is so
And
sick.
Nelson, no, yours is still pure orange.
Oh,
You
'cause
were
I-
able basically to grab a portion of Virgil's fear, but you weren't able to harness it, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Where are you, Chris?
I just now realized that I've been I had an orange shirt on this whole
Yeah.
time.
Yes, yes.
Didn't even mean to. I woke
So-
up and went, shit, I'm late.
So the more orange one, the one that is picked off from Super Sentai Dawn Brothers or whatever, that is Kyle's, and the more wolf-esque, dragon-esque, whatever you want to call it, looking one, which I'm trying to think of, I think that's a 01 morpher-ish, is Trevor's.
My phone's being stupid. I'm going to just look at it on PC.
I think
Okay.
I did send those, right? Yeah.
Man, that is literally like probably one of the coolest fucking armor designs I have ever.
Dude,
fucking seen.
it's freaking fan art. I had to rush and look
Seriously.
at the fan art, so...
You see, like the other one just looks like a slimmer. Fuck, I think I remember his name. Jack Atlas. No, not Jack Atlas. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Fucking from Hyperforce. Not Jack. Fuck. God damn it. Help me here.
Jack Thomas?
No.
Who played their character? Bulk's character?
Ollie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Schreier, yeah.
Yeah. Am I
Sure.
thinking of the right thing? I'm thinking. No. Am I
Paul was
dumb?
the yellow Ram Ranger.
Yeah, the Ram Ranger. Yeah, looked like a slimmer version of that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle's I pulled, it was fan art from Dawn Brothers, which is a Super Sentai that had just
Right.
finished recently, I think, or earlier this year. And then yours was literally just fan art. Like, it looks like it's, I want to say it's 01, but I'm not sure. He's not, it's a fan art of that. That's what the Henshin device looks like.
Right.
The reason Nelson's looks so different from any other thing that I've done is because of basically he's got his body back. So I wanted to do something that wasn't a lot of armor. It wasn't a lot of, so it kind of gave that feel. That's what took me so long. So I'm sorry, guys.
Now I'm curious of what happened when I powered down. I mean, yeah, you said I have my body back.
You will
but...
get to see you. So what I need from you is to basically next episode I'm gonna have you describe what your character looks like, and it needs to be around between 20 and 25 years old.
Really? How the hell that happened?
Your body is. Your brain is still same age.
Okay, but it's only been 7 years, or no, it's only been how long?
You were 7 when you died. And you've been 5 since. So it would be about 13. But
Yeah.
spectral energy does crazy shit.
This energy, man.
And
I'm the older brother now.
Yeah, I was sad. I did not get to actually do the moment that I wanted to do with Zakar because we were pushing so fast. He was gonna, and I missed the opportunity because I was pushing. Whenever he pulls out his stone to morph, he pulls it out of his crotch pocket.
Crotch pocket.
His crotch of holding, if you will, because that is exactly what Trevor said.
I love that.
In the video, it was going to be a callback, and I ran through it. I'm like, damn it!
My crotch.
I even have it written down, crotch of holding.
So, Zakar said to watch after Alex, and he motioned towards her, but then Alex disintegrated.
No, he said watch after, and then he stopped talking. Ari's brother is who he was motioning to, because he had just come into view. He'd been watching the whole time. So, and what Ari would immediately see whenever she's gracing brother, if not in tears or whatever, would be a very different looking sniper rifle that would be next to him.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, she didn't confirm the identity of that person to us yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah.
Nope, she is just hugging a person in the distance currently.
Oh god, I already know what Nelson's gonna do as soon as he finds out. God damn it.
I want to know what Virgil's gonna do, and Leon. So, but there will be questions again. Basically, the next episode is gonna start with basically trying to get you. I want you guys to rest for a night. So he is going to basically ask to go back to where you guys need to go and rest. And he's been in Pandora this whole time. And Ari, I apologize in advance.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, Ryan, that I didn't make you mad.
You did. You amped me up so much. I was like, "Oh, you son of a."
Hey, it's I thought you would be a little bit more mad because
I loved it.
This is technically the second villain we've pulled from season to season.
Mm-hmm.
So, granted, he's not the villain currently, and I can confirm, unless Robin plays her character weird, Ari is not a villain.
Okay, I was like, is this gonna turn bad?
No, Ari is not a villain.
Okay.
A linchpin, yes, but not a villain. Does anybody have any more questions, comments, concerns? You guys all had a fun episode, though.
Yeah.
I did, yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm trying not to make the Relic Roundtable as long as the episode again, like we did last week. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, when we promised my wife that we would be done early, and then Relic Roundtable was 45 minutes.
Dude, the episode was 55 minutes. Relic Roundtable was 37.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, but does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, anything they want to say? All right. Well, I hope everybody is ready for in 2 weeks. As I stare at Kyle, Make sure you're here and awake.
Listen, I'm out of work. I don't know what day it is anymore.
Yeah,
I'm still
we're
healing.
gonna get you a calendar.
Ah,
Put it on your wall, and it's gonna say Relic Hunter on this day. And I do want to thank Trevor for making the trip back home, and
yeah.
so I was gonna say you being here. Yes, it didn't matter if it was late. I'm glad you made it. I could not have ran
Yeah.
this episode
Hey,
without you.
buddy.
So.
Thanks, man.
I
No
actually
problem.
I can't run the episode without any of you guys. Unlike older episodes that we could do, I can't run episodes without somebody. So this is, and we're way too close to the end. That was episode 6. We'll be on episode 7, and I will give you all guys
The name.
the name before we get off. And again, once again, it's
What's in
called
the box?
Finding.
Finding. Okay.
I forgot the other two.
The
I had-
problem?
Finding
No,
the
Finding the Problem was this one.
Oh, well, finding something. I don't know. What is
What?
it?
I am the problem. That's what's called. I am the problem. No, it's going to be called. Ooh. Finding the Answers.
Okay, that is all. I'm looking forward to it, dude. I really am.
Joke's on us. We're not going to find any answers.
You got me. No.
Finding the questions, more like it.
Well,
Pretty
we're
much.
gonna have RP time next weekend or next session
yeah.
with you guys. So you guys get to
Okay.
talk amongst yourselves, and
Good.
in character get to tinfoil hat.
hell
Alright.
yeah.
I will
I'm
see
down
you
for that.
guys later.
absolutely.
And this is the end of the stream.
All right.